Hello, friends. So, we are all aware of the current pandemic situation and how most of the companies are being highly hit in terms of the steep downfall in demand and the workers unable to work properly from their home, and a lot of activities which, uh, for instance, attracting investments and all. So, these things are in grave danger. Startups are not getting funds and all. In this context, when we talk about the Vision Fund of $100 billion of the SoftBank Group, uh, then how that fund is doing and what is the thinking of the chief, Mr. Masayoshi Son. Now we have seen how this firm has invested, this fund has been invested in many of the startups which has failed very badly. For instance, WeWork didn't work. Then others like OneWeb and Zuma Pizza, then many other small investments didn't work out. And similar, however, there are a few good examples as well, successful ones like Alibaba investment by this fund, then Yahoo Inc. investment by this fund. So these are definitely there. And OYO has been recently, till very recently, seen as one of the best investments of this fund. However, that is again being in question because of the sudden liquidity crunch in the OYO and the fall in demand because of the hotel industry. Now, no one is moving in this lockdown. So these things are definitely hitting OYO, and the layoffs and furloughs, what is being brought out by the OYO chief Ritesh Agarwal, that is also suggesting, showing the pictures, the red picture of the OYO and how they are struggling to survive for the next 3 years. So these things are definitely a very drastic fall from the high valuation of $10 billion just a couple of months back, and now the drastic fall in terms of valuation as one thing, and other layoffs and public image as another. Now, in this context, what would the Mr. Masayoshi Son would do? Because he has also personal interest in this firm, and personal investments are also under risk, as he is the guarantor of most of the credits taken by the firm OYO. Secondly, Ritesh Agarwal has also bought shares within the firm. So these things are definitely questioning their strategy and the the increasing the risk these people are and these firms are under. So about the Vision Fund, investments in startup is really uh, not working out well recently, and it is getting more and more difficult for Mr. Sun to justify his investments in the startups. And the board members will definitely be called upon to think whether to rescue OYO or not, because previously they had to bail out WeWork and had to bear a big loss there. So there is a high doubt that the board will approve such a decision of rescuing OYO. And so OYO is in a bad shape, and the fund is also brought down by it. And other startups also haven't worked out well in this difficult era. And we cannot expect much in the coming years as well, because the environment is definitely moving towards recession. And with this economic recession and high risk, startups are the most vulnerable because they survive on investments. And buying and selling of companies is an activity which is which is of high chance to be avoided by investors. Thank you.